Hey, I'm George. I'm the founder of the Disability Union. I just wanted to give you sort of a little introduction to who I am, why I started the union, and really why we're different. This video's, I'll be honest, it's very off the cuff because I want it to be personal. So just let me tell you a little bit about me to begin with. So I'm 30 years old. I have congenital muscular dystrophy. So I've been disabled my whole life. I've always been a wheelchair user and needed to rely on carers. And really, I started the Disability Union because, well, I'm very lucky. I have a really supportive family where we're reasonably well off. I'm actually in my mum's garden at the moment. Lovely, lovely big garden. And really, so growing up, I didn't experience much hardship related to my disability really until I became an adult. And as I tried to go out into the world and do things for myself, like gain employment, find a relationship, have my own house, that kind of thing, and actually just be independent, just having to learn to live with and manage carers, etc., not to mention get the funding for them, was a whole learning curve and traumatic experience in and of itself. And the older I got, the more life experience I gained, the more I realised that for the vast majority of disabled people, life is a lot harder than it was for me. And actually, I feel that my life has been very difficult, even with all the privilege that I have. And I really began to feel that there needed to be a structure, an organisation made up of real disabled people, people with actual lived experience, people who are passionate about improving things for disabled people. And although some organisations like that exist, you couldn't find anything that was funded by disabled people, so completely accountable to them and set up explicitly to support disabled people through the struggles that they have. And so that's what the Disability Union is for. We're here to do two things: to help you enforce the rights that you already have and get you the support you're entitled to. So whether it's benefits, whether it's social care, getting carers, whether it's being treated fairly in the workplace, whether it's issues you're having with discrimination or hate crime. A lot of people experience that. Or actually, if you're a carer for a disabled person, then you need support to know how to enable that person to be independent and happy, and also how to make sure that you're looking after yourself. So really, that's the first thing that we do. We help enforce your rights. And secondly, perhaps actually more importantly, we're here to build power and influence for disabled people. Give us a real voice. Give you, actually as an individual, give you a voice so that we can fight to improve disability rights, gain real equality for disabled people, because we don't have it. Despite, the Disability Discrimination Act and the Equality Act, there is no equality for disabled people in this country or really anywhere in the world, and we need to fight to get that. We need to fight for full inclusion so that we can enjoy the same things that everybody else does. For example, I'm a wheelchair user. I can't get upstairs. It's a pure accident of history that we use stairs rather than ramps. That disables me. It's not fair. I should be able to access things in the same way everybody else does. And, so that's just a basic example of what we're here to fight for. We're here to fight for real inclusion so that you can be included in your workplace, in society, in your community, so that you don't have to deal with people treating you differently or discriminating against you or honestly just abusing you with hate crime or whatever. We are here to end that. We're here to become a voice, a power structure that people can join, learn from, and engage with, so that we can say, no, no more. We're not taking it anymore. We need inclusion. We want it. We want it now. And that's really what we're here to fight for. And when I started the union, I thought that it would be a long, hard slog to get it going. I thought it would be difficult to convince people that this idea would work. Actually, I've been humbled to find that the opposite is true. People are like, this is what we need. And I can say that honestly, we have a team around us now that are much more talented than me, that are much better placed to make this thing work. I'm just one small cog in a machine, but I think the really important thing is that I want to say that we are here for you. The union is yours. Once we've got it properly up and running, it will be fully democratic. It will be here for you. Your voice will be heard. You will have the power to get the rights and services you need to live your life on a level playing field with everybody else. Because, the old disability rights slogan is there should be nothing about us without us. And that holds true. It really sums it up. So I want you to know that you're not alone. You can join the Disability Union and we will help you fight for your rights and the services that you need. You're not alone and we're here to help. Thank you very much.